Oh, man. Oh, man. I just really blew that one. Whew. It's okay. What's up, everybody? We are live playing in the 10K scoop. We've got an overpair and a 3-bet pot versus European. Whew. In the 10K. He shouldn't have 3s through 4s. Definitely has a fair bit of ace-x, though, unfortunately. I think the villain's probably going to be like under leading this turn. I'm going to check. Great river. I got super lucky. Oh my God. Oh, jeez. Blind versus blind. Villain limp raised to 9.5 bigs. They were 30 effective. I shoved ace-8 offsuit just because I figured that, like, the villain doesn't need to be folding very much for it to be okay. But I figured we get, like, villain had limp shove. What's funny is that I probably would have folded even though you can shove there. We're really trying to avoid too much entanglement, but I do think a hand like pocket threes, for the most part, unless we're set over set, doesn't get us in too much trouble. And more than that, actually, low pairs, more than almost anything else, retain their equity multi-way. Feels good. I really hope we can make some good money for love to right. Uh-oh. No. I'm just gonna call. Oh man. Was my timing a little too fast there? Might have been. And sometimes you can definitely tell when somebody is playing a little differently than usual. I think this is a nice hand to check raise with the backdoor diamonds. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is what I do as a bluff, like a lot in these kinds of spots. Bam. That was lucky. Holy shit. Alrighty, Pledger says, so amazing you're giving away some money. Love your heart, Ape. You're a great human being. It's going to feel amazing. Pretty much, in my opinion, got to get it in. Oh. We're pretty much done after this bet. Even though we're going to show up with like on a lot of rivers with like total air balls. But maybe not actually. We'll see. We'll see. I think with the 5 of diamonds, I kind of have to. People call down so light in these spots, though, man. I also thought like a lot of these two, like a lot of good queens and stuff would have reshoved. People love to call down that spot. Also, that call down was like really bad. I mean, he thinks it's good, but like, I mean, you know what? I take that back. I was just thinking about, I was looking at the ICM values, and that's why I said that. But it's not really true. Like, I feel like I can read a lot into people's bet sizing and timing. So who knows? Maybe I gave away something there. So I can't ever really say a call's bad because you don't really know, you know, whether or not the story that you told, if there was, if they spotted inconsistencies or whatever. So if you ever, you know, I try to avoid being like, oh, that call's so bad versus my range, you know, because you are a human and you don't necessarily design your range perfectly. If deck shoves, we're calling. Oh, wow. So we're at the final table. That's amazing. 5% goes to Love to Right. Hopefully she'll get a chance to watch this tomorrow and sweat. And we're live at the final table of the 10K scoop. Gosh, I was feeling a little bit nervous actually. Now that I'm here, ready to roll. I even got the collared, like, well, I usually have a collared shirt, but I even got like the long sleeve shirt out. I mean, business. Today's pretty awesome because, well, A, we're at the 10K final table. It's 270,000 or so for first. And we have the opportunity, 260,000, my bad. We have the opportunity to share, which is really cool. What I mean by that is 5% of this is going to Love to Right, and 5% is going to some sort of pediatric cancer foundation that has that's been chosen, I believe, by Bean and Love to Right. But it feels good to be able to do that. It makes this final table more significant to me. I think a 3x is reasonable. I don't think Linus is reshoving that wide here, especially with these players. I could just shove even, but like, I think a small bet. Thinking around 70% or 2/3. Maybe a little smaller actually. Man, there's just so much value from worse kings. Yeah, maybe just smaller in general because of ICM. I think trying to decide if I should shove. Yeah, I mean, there's just, I think that my reputation blind like as being fairly bluffy in these kinds of spots.
All right, guys, I'm going to give you a super quick explanation of what these charts are. So we can pick one of a huge number of situations. We've got spin and goes, we've got ICM final tables that you can choose from, but we're just going to pick a generic spot, 50 big blinds, 8 max. What do I do if I'm under the gun? You do this. This is the under the gun raise first in strategy. If it folds to you in middle position, what do? You do this. If it folds to you in the low jack, you do this. If the small blind limps, okay, limp first in. If the small blind limps, this is what you do in the big blind. This is your big blind strategy at 50 big blinds. What if under the gun opens and I'm in the big blind? Then you do this. What if the cutoff opens and I'm in the small blind? Then you do this. So this gives you the complete strategy. It's comprehensive. It's all of pre-flop. You don't need anything else. It's only 20 bucks a month. I've paid thousands of dollars for this material before. Okay? This is what you need to get better at No Limit Hold'em. Go get it.
Chronic 420 says, I really like the ACR structure. Much slower turnies, way more 15-minute levels. Yeah. I don't know. I like them both. Actually, I do like it. It just sometimes oh snap. Not the best final table run for them. Oh my gosh. How much are we guaranteed now? $57,000. 10% of that is going, or 5% is going to Susan, and 5% of that is going to cancer research. I think I can play a pretty heavy flat strategy in this spot just because I get to put more pressure on in general. Ethos. What's up, little boozy? It's an interesting turn card. What I know of ICM, actually, I think we might have an over bet on the two-tone. Nah, because of the... Yeah, we'll keep it actually a little smaller. Because of the diamonds. I think that most sets would have raised the flop. Could it be ace queen? God damn it, man. I'm sorry, guys. I feel really stupid about that hand and upset. I almost checked river too. I just think that you can remove so many sets from the range. The only thing I'm worried about is king queen or ace jack. But maybe ace jack wouldn't even. Fuck. I just feel like I could even fold to that check min raise on the river, man. Just like, you know, the apestyles theorem is never a bluff. I guess I just thought that maybe they could have ace queen. I just feel bad about that one. They would just never do that with ace queen. Of course not. Not with freaking. Sorry, guys. I'm actually tilting a little bit. I'm kind of thinking about what Poker Jamer said, though, about like when I feel some tilt to, like, you know, go with it, roll with it. It's okay. But now, I feel. I mean, he could have pocket kings too. Although I think they would have check shoved. Geo Forever says 899. You should just admit that's a bad call. Don't think I'm doing anything other. I'm actually just analyzing it. That's what I'm doing. However, I'd like to talk a little bit just about life, Geo. And the kind of people that like the I told you so kind of people, the kind of people that like to stand on the sidelines and shake their fingers and don't do much themselves. Are you one of those kinds of people, or are you actually somebody that does something in your life? I think I know the answer, though. Little alien, we're all here. Oh, wait. We're all here supporting you still, and we all have your back. Don't get lost in what you should have done. Just focus on what you can do next. You got this, Ape. We all believe in you. Thank you. This is appreciation. Intenso. I'm going to get some Intenso on break. It is Nespresso. I think that my play is going to be to shove here. I don't want to go all in, like, but he's going to be opening a ton. It's like one of the only hands that wants to do this. I think I have the only hand that wants to do it, but. Okay, now we're guaranteed 95,000. That means, call it 100. That means about 5K is going to cancer. Cancer, is it research or what exactly? It sounded like an amazing charity, and then anything for kids with cancer, which is just like the most heartbreaking thing you could think of. You know what? I don't feel like shoving. See, I wasn't sure if I could bet the turn, but I just thought that this smacked my range so hard. Now that he called, but I think he has like 9-10, 8-9, stuff like that quite a bit. The thing is he going to choose to call stuff like that? I don't think so. How are my blockers though? It's ace queen calls for sure. Yeah. There's only one straight right now, I believe, right? This number's below 50. Nope. We're gonna fold. ICM doesn't like calls, but I don't care. All these things are very close in EV. I'd rather play humans post flop. That pretty big multi-way. I just think my range looks super nutted here. Oh, fuck. Oh, man. Oh, man. I just really blew that one. Whew. It's okay. I bungled that final table. We cashed for 94K. I'm pretty upset with myself. But I'm just going to do my best to play, like, play my best.